This right here is the IQ air quality monitor. I've been using it for about 6 months myself, and I'm going to explain to you how this thing works and how you should actually use this for max results. You can see right here the first number out of 11. Right now it's 1 to 100, and 11 means the air quality is very good. This takes into account PM 2.5, dust particles, and CO2. CO2 is also over here, and you can see on the bottom rows, it displays what the CO2 levels or the air quality overall in the room, taking into everything account, has been for the past few hours. It's been pretty good until now because I've been breathing on this thing, which produces a lot of CO2. But basically, cooking, lighting candles, and doing other weird activities like that will basically spike the CO2 in your room. So I recommend opening a window, and you can see right here, it'll display your temperature. And basically, this is just something to give you data. You need to take action, otherwise this data does nothing. But basically, this is just an air quality monitor. You can also change the settings on the top using this arrow. If you want to see just how much air quality is in this statement and the time, just like so. But it's really easy to use. Just keep it in a spot with a lot, like the central area of the room, and you're good to go. But I recommend this thing. Check on it when you're cooking, or you see dust or smoke, or just concerned about the air quality. If there's a ton of people in the room, you might want to crack a window. Take notes. You want to stay below 600 CO2. I'm breathing on it, like I said, that's why it's spiking, but stay below 600 and you're good. If it's below 900, then your focus will drop significantly. But it's honest take. I highly recommend getting one of these. It's life-changing if you actually use it to take action, like open windows, blow fans, turn on AC, clean your air, get an air purifier, etc.